Yeah, this is not an interview. Hello and welcome to the Diary of a Legal Beagle, live and in color from where?
From Accra, Ghana.
The very hot Ghana.
And humid.
Very humid.
Very humid.
We're actually exhausted. I was looking to have a conversation with Mrs. Charters, but we were scorched by the sun and we were going about the city, just trying to explore.
And walking
for miles and miles and miles, or kilometers.
So,
yeah, maybe we might just want to park this and do it some other day.
When we've got energy.
Right. Okay, but tell me, what are your first impressions?
As the first time in the country, I always compare to South Africa, right?
Okay.
So it's not a case of like, oh, my first impressions in a bubble.
Right.
But yeah, the people are amazing. I think they're just so down to earth and so polite.
Yes.
And like, yeah, I just feel safe around the people. I'm just like, these are the people, they're just relaxed.
I agree.
And yeah, so love the people. Haven't tried any local food yet. It's been bad.
Well, you call me a snob, so...
Yes, oh no, this is a snob. The biggest snob. I thought I was a snob, but you're a snob. But we can't leave without trying something. At least jollof, because we need to settle the Ghanaian jollof versus Nigerian jollof, like, battle.
Well, I've never even tried Nigerian jollof.
Kaloko will try it later, but now we need the starter points that we'll then compare it with later.
Okay.
So that's something to do. So I can't talk to the cuisine.
Right. But the people definitely highlight.
People highlight. And I just think with the place, compared, and we were chatting about this, compared with South Africa, like South Africa, you can have many lived realities within the country, and you can like insulate yourself from like the reality of
everybody else.
Yes, of everybody else. So you can live outside of South Africa within South Africa. Whereas I think here things are in your face. You can have like opulence and poverty just like all
really
mixed.
It's like a melting pot.
Yes, a melting pot, and you can't disassociate yourself from the realities that people face. So that's been quite compelling to me, where I'm like, wow, like you can't opt out. like
we do in SA.
It's all here, and like even the apartment that we're in is like really like high-end lovely apartment, but like step out of this road, you know, and reality hits you. So
Potholes.
I think potholes, all of it. So I think that's been like so compelling, because then you realize the inequity at home and how there's like different South Africans.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
So people are having a different experience in the same space, which is shocking, which is also informed like my frame of mind when I was like, okay, well, we're cutting through the so-called Alex to get to Santon, or we're cutting through
and you're like, no, you're not cutting through, you're here. You're here. There's no cutting through. Yeah.
So yes, I agree with Mrs. Charters. The people are definitely the highlight for me. They're really down to earth and very gentle and kind. There's no hostility or aggression that one typically expects. And I actually thought South Africans would be met with a lot of hostility.
Yes.
Because we are seen to be arrogant.
And then you mix in, like, it's not only like the arrogance of South Africans being like, and like that term that we use, rest of Africa type thing. It's not even that. It's also our particular dynamics of like xenophobia, and I'm sure that's traveled.
Yes.
And so you have to come in and like counter that perception. So I thought it would be like, but people like have been so kind.
Okay, so I'm gonna chat to Mrs. Charters. I want you to talk about the little revolution that you staged. But not on this occasion because we're really tired and we've got dinner plans. But and you know, I'm a rubbish vlogger because I forget the camera or I don't take it out at the right time.
Like we had the camera the whole day. Was it taken out?
No, because I'm living my life.
True.
So, but I want you to tell the story of how you staged a revolution. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting, trust me. So we're going to get to that soon.
Yeah, soon.
And very soon. Are you scared of Marburg virus?
I'm not. I think I probably should be more scared than I am, just given like we've just been through COVID and like COVID came at us fast, right? It was like, oh, there's only 3 cases in South Africa, and then it just ballooned. So I think in that context, I should be more scared. But I also took the stance of, okay, this virus is in a certain region at the moment. I'm not going to that region. And it's not as transmissible. And I'll take all the precautions that I can, but I'm not going to opt out of a friend's, like the biggest day in a friend's life and like experiencing something new. Trap myself in my house. Like,
because a life lived in fear is a life half lived.
Exactly.
I mean, really, and I don't understand why we had this conversation earlier, but just for the benefit of my community. Why are people scared of dying?
I think, it's a mix. It's a mix of things. It's like some people in the camp of, you know, I'm young. There's certain things I haven't done. There's certain things I haven't gotten to. And like with the commitments that we have on the daily, like sometimes you postpone things. So I think when death feels imminent, then you think of all that could have been. And you're not ready. So I think that's the one. And then some people, it's also like the unknown of like, what happens after death, because people attach different things to death, right? So there's also that question mark of like, where's my soul gonna go, and that. But I think a lot of people are in the camp of, I still have so much to do. I'm not ready. And so
message to those people: just live your life. Just do it.
Just live your life.
And if your time was meant to be cut short at 30 or 35, that's it.
And then I'm like, for me, it's like, so what? Like, you're not gonna feel anything.
No.
So like you're gonna die, and then you're not gonna be like, oh damn, I wish I was like in Spain. Like you're not gonna have that concept of. So you know, if it's it.
That's it. So anyway, okay, let's close it there. Thanks very much indeed. Stay tuned. I am definitely going to talk to Mrs. Charters about the revolution that she staged.
That was not televised.
It wasn't televised. So we have to document it.